Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Sonata Arctica. What did you do in the war, Dad? This was a request by Helga. Thank you so much for this request and donation. That's an interesting question. And, I hope we get a type of storytelling song, explaining this. And there's many interesting questions that, children could ask or problems that we think about as parents, like how are we ever going to explain this topic or that problem to a child? And some things, if you think about it, you can't make it make sense to a child. For example, war, that means we're doing something wrong, I believe. Like, you know what you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm trying to say? Let's jump in, man. I love that Sonata tackles this kinds of harder topics, not only war, but many others. And yeah, you got to respect it. And they make it sound great too. Come on. Let's jump in.
What did you do in the war? Something to answer for. You say too young I am to know.
Ooh.
Dad, I've heard you cry at night, mournful and desperate plight. Where did you learn that song you sing?
Wow, there's a lot there, man. There's a lot there already. Wow. And I have to pause it because I'm going to lose my train of thinking here. But Sonata Arctica, man, I swear to you, I enjoy their music so much. And the emotion is always there. And Tony's vocals are, again, so good in this one. The writing is beautiful. When he was starting, like almost the innocent type of singing the questions from the child, and then going into a more, aggressive type singing when he's going from the perspective of the dad. And that's so well done, to hear that contrast. And, there's something to answer for here. But you say, I'm too young to know, right? And he say, I heard you crying, my daddy. Daddy, I hear you crying. Damn. That's tough. And then, yeah, war is in me. I was the war. And you're prying brings back the suffering. I don't open up these wounds, man, and don't start to cry. And I pray you'll never know about this. The things that I see when I close my eyes and angels still have faces. I can only imagine how traumatic that must be. And you can never get it out of you, really, once you've seen those type of things, And then again, to your child, I pray you never know, but that's the thing we dread as parents, when you have a child that's innocent, that reality is going to hit him bit by bit due to outside forces, things that happen, and then you have to explain it. They see it on the news. They come across a bully in the school. You know, all these little things like, and it hurts as a parent to have to explain it or see your child waking up to our form of reality, the things that we have created as human beings. Like, damn, man, that's so tough. You have this blank canvas, you have this thing you can make a piece of art on it, and then it almost gets ruined by, you know, it's heartbreaking, man. It's heartbreaking. And this song portrays all of that. And he say angels still have faces, you know, you close your eyes. You don't know what he's seen in the war. It could be children dying, innocent people dying. The angels, they still have faces, but it's also, there's still some positivity as well. So there's a double meaning maybe there. And, you know, what did you do in the war? Again, he asked it more in a more confronting type of way this time. And did the wages of war cut your soaring wings? Like, you don't even smile when children sing anymore. Like, he can't find joy in that type of thing anymore. I understand that, you know, because of the things you went through. I definitely feel similar things. I haven't gone through war or anything, but not yet. We don't know what's going to happen. But, you know, there's a lot of suffering in the past, and sometimes, you know, it changes you. It changes you forever, for sure. That's a fact. That's a fact. Wow, beautiful. Tony, man, what a writer, what a singer. I think he wrote this. Sometimes there's other people who write, but in the interview I saw, he said he wrote most of it. Whoa. Whoa, wait a sec. What was that? In the mix, I can also hear, it wasn't voice, it was like, wasn't an organ, like almost larger than life coming in the background. Like, wow, that felt really epic. That was awesome. That was awesome. Dang. Man, that's it, man. Lyrics, music, vocals. Sonata's your band, man. Sonata's your band. If you want all of those, we're right where we're supposed to be.
Dad, I know what you did in the war. Deeds devils would abhor. Did you fulfill the oath you swore? Dad, did you do it for me? The blood for my life to live in the hollow. War is in me, I am the war. Don't you forsake.
Wow. What an incredible last line, too. This was amazing. Beautiful song, man. Yeah. These are the hard questions, to answer. What did you do it for? Did you do it for me? He even said, did you do deeds that the devil would abhor? Even the devil wouldn't approve of this thing. Of this, did you fulfill the oath you swore? And everybody swears an oath, and every side is the good guy in their story, right? So it's always that question of what are we doing? And this is so well done, man. And the music was epic. And then I could hear, like almost a choir singing, when he's the silence of the children who sang. And it's such a beautiful song. My son, you never ever want to know, huh? That's crazy. He's hearing the silence of the children who sang, when guarding your sleep, serene I hear, that's what I hear when you are sleeping. And then at the end, of course, that is a beautiful line. You can find ghosts of loss in the gaze of your beautiful child. Awful things. And then also the loss of innocence of your child, because you just had to explain this stuff to him. Damn, man, that's crazy. What a song, beautifully written. I do see multiple writing credits here, not only Tony, but that could be for royalty purpose, that everybody gets their equal shares. Sometimes bands do that. They just give everybody writing credits, so the financial side is taken care of. And as artists, it gets important, that stuff, but to not have problems. But, artists want to create, and all that paperwork and dealing with that stuff, it sometimes hurts creativity. And he talked a bit about that too in the interview that I saw, and I definitely understand that. That's why, with a lot of my financial things, I got my wife helping. I don't want to know about that thing, about when the books I sell and blah, blah, blah. I just want to write. I just want to make videos. I just, all that other stuff. That's what people call real life, and what? It sucks. Yeah, man, I really dig this song a lot. It's beautifully written and amazing vocals, haunting. And yeah, man, it's one of those questions. You could fill up a whole album with these hard questions to explain to children. That's an idea, right? That's an idea right there. Every song is a question that a child could ask, and it's more of a mirror that we put in front of ourselves. Like, wow, how did we get to this place that we have to explain these horrible things to children? How did we end up here that we have, we could fill a double album with these questions. Yeah, and I feel like, the warring countries in 100,000 years, if humans are still here, they're gonna be laughing as like, oh, they still had countries? Kids are not gonna know what countries are. What's a country, Dad? That's gonna be the question. What's a country? Well, they had these invisible lines, and then they start fighting over land and stuff. And what? That doesn't make sense. Dad, can you make a song about that and explain it to me? Thanks for being here, guys. Peace.